Love with a bang.
He is so fast, he can handcuff lightning and throw thunder in jail.
Breaks one tackle across the 5. He's in. Touchdown. Trap meet, and you're not going to catch Jeremiyah Love, the best back in college football. Gets across the 50. Now he's on the move. It's another highlight reel run. Defies physics once again, and it takes your breath away.
Jeremiyah Love has Notre Dame spinning toward the CFP after a season where the Irish started 0-2, but have since won 10 straight, all by double digits. He's also spun his way to our show, Jeremiyah Love. And, of course, we had to have Aaron right here. He just wants to block for you, but he's going to ask you a few questions as well. Jeremiyah, how much better is this team now than the guys we saw start 0-2?
A lot better. We've had a lot of improvement, really, with our mindset. Going into every single game. We going into every single game planning to dominate whoever is on the other side of the ball. And then physically, man, guys are continuing just to find ways to elevate. Like as far as from a running back perspective, I'm going out there trying, new moves, trying to make spectacular plays all over the field. And you got receivers like Malachi Fields, going up there and head tapping people, CJ Stroud throwing bombs. Like guys are elevating all over the field, and we're only just getting better, man.
New moves, man. Your spin move, you should patent that thing. I know you work on it in practice. What are you currently working on? Anything you can take us or tell us about what you're working on in the lab now?
You'll just have to see. You have to see come next game.
All right.
Got some good stuff cooking.
All right, I love it. You mentioned all the different people that are doing well, but I know you intentionally did not mention the O-line because they've been playing amazing. And Joe Rudolph's group, man, watching them on tape week to week, it's remarkable how well they've gotten since that 0-2 start. What's your relationship like with them on the sidelines, and how have you seen them grow?
I mean, those are my guys, man. Whether they're on the field or whether they're off the field, me and those guys connect very well. We're always, bonding. I've got to take those guys out to dinner soon, which I'll do, come the next couple of days or come, next week. I'm going to take those guys out to dinner. And that's how we connect, off the field. On the field, we're obviously doing our thing. But those guys have improved tremendously since week one. And my relationship with those guys are my brothers, man. And, we love each other. And we play our best and we play for each other.
Well, I know that NIL money's right. You're going to need it to be able to take those guys out to dinner. But I'm curious about how the role of the iPads on the sideline helps a running back during the game and the communication that you may have with the dudes up front.
It helps a lot, especially when it comes to, us having to block. We want to be able to see what's going on from, what the D linemen are doing and how the linebackers are, trying to blitz or how they're, fitting holes. Having, that tab on the sideline and being able to in-game analyze the film with the O-line and also with Coach Sider, who's our coach, it's tremendous to us, going out there, and it's tremendous and very important for us to go out there and executing our plays. O-line do a great job of communicating, whenever we're looking over the tablets together on who they're picking up whenever we've got a block. And when it comes to run schemes, just talking through how their blocking is going to look, if we see a specific read on the tablet, that it just plays a tremendous role in our success in game. And those guys do a great job of communicating well with those tablets on the sideline.
Yeah, bring your hotspot everywhere you go, I think. So what's the experience like as a member of a team in the playoff hunt, going down the stretch here, including this coming weekend where you guys aren't going to be on the field? Are you watching all these games going on around the country the way college football fans are experiencing this now in this new era that we're in?
Me personally, I don't watch football like that, but I might feel like a little bit of an outsider, just having to watch those guys play. But we're gonna be watching the game, staying tuned in, and having high hopes for our future, man.
Yeah, figure out who you can slap a spin move on next. Now, you're at Notre Dame. You know it well in advance. You don't have to worry about a conference championship game. So this week's kind of open What are you doing now? What are you doing this week?
This week I'm focused on school, really. Making sure that, I'm doing the right things, off the field so that, people ain't got to worry about me in the classroom. I'm going to be recovering, doing all the things that I can do to make my body feel back to 100%. Um, and just probably watching a little bit more film, it never hurts to watch film. Whether it's like just on myself, like trying to perfect my craft and what I can do better when I get in open space or what I can do better to read things better. But it's going to be a lot of touching up with my details this week and really recovering and focusing on school while we got a little bit extra time to put extra focus into things other than, football. But yeah.
Yeah, see, Adam, some of us go to school. This is not like Syracuse. We just mail it in back in the day.
Oh, yeah. You guys watch film. We make film.
Fair. So if you're not going to be watching football and that's not something you would do normally on a weekend, what do you do in your free time?
Me, I love to play the game, man. I'm a gamer. I love to play 2K is my big game right now. I love to watch anime. And I just love to be around the guys, man. I hope this weekend we get some opportunities to hang out. Like I said, I'm probably gonna take those big guys out to dinner, bond with them. But whenever I'm not playing football, man, I'm usually playing a game or doing some homework or watching anime. One of those three things.
I was gonna say, is that where your comic book love came from? Tell us about that.
Oh yeah. So I've been watching anime ever since I was 6. And the idea to create a comic was my dad's at first. I think he came up with the idea like my junior year of high school. And that idea stemmed from my love of anime ever since I was a little kid and anime and comics and stuff like that. And it's called Jeremiyah. Sorry, it just recently just came out. And I feel like the people are loving it as of right now. It's just the Jeremiyah story is my story growing up. I got some superpowers and stuff like that. But it's a very unique story. I feel like we're trying to instill certain values into people as far as in like, never give up. Always be you, be yourself. And there's this one certain thing like I want people to understand that you are not always the going to be the victor in your story, or like you're not always going to be the main star. Everything comes back to team. Doing what's best for your team and doing whatever you can to help your team succeed. That's a message we're trying to instill in the comic as well, to make people unselfish. We want people to play for each other and be with each other. But yeah, Jeremiyah Star just recently came out. Give it a look it up or something like that, and maybe give it a read.
Love it. Very cool. Very cool. So can this character be unselfish, be team focused, and still be a running back who wins the Heisman Trophy?
Oh yeah. He can do all those things.
I love it.
All the great.
I love it. Hey, so you're everyone's favorite running back nowadays. Who were your favorite running backs? Do you have a Mount Rushmore of running backs?
As of right now, I would say my top running backs, Jahmyr Gibbs, probably my number one right now. I would say Saquon Barkley. These are guys that's playing right now.
Sure.
I would also say McCaffrey. Back in the day, my dad used to make me watch Barry Sanders highlights. I loved watching him. Even though I didn't watch much football, when I did, put on his highlights, it was very entertaining. So love Barry Sanders. But the guys today, you got Jahmyr Gibbs, Saquon, Christian McCaffrey. And there's a couple of
That's
guys.
all right. Barry belongs on Mount Rushmore. I make my son watch Barry Sanders clips as well. Hey,
look at that. I just wanted to give you a really unbiased look at how impartial of a analyst that I am. But if I were an anime character or a comic book character dressed like this, I want you to create a real quick narrative for what you would do and what my superpower might be.
As of you right now?
Yeah.
You're a big guy. So you will have powers of overwhelming strength. You would
Okay.
overpower anybody. I feel like your narrative would be, I don't know. I don't know, man. You're gonna be a big guy that's super powerful and just unstoppable, unrivaled strength.
I love it. That describes the way that I at least tried to play back in the day. And what I would do to you if you invited me to dinner with the rest of the O-linemen is I would be unstoppable at that buffet table.
There you go. There you go. He makes everybody laugh. That's his great superpower. And he's an amazing listener, which is rare nowadays, too. Jeremiyah Love, great having you, and good luck the rest of the way, man.
All right.